Hey Rebels, Stian here. So we finally arrived at the last pillar number 5 of the Success Rebel system, which is lifestyle. Now, in my opinion, this is probably the most important one out of all the 5 pillars, even though I think 99% of the people that I speak to never even consider what this pillar is all about. You see, we look at all the different things. We look at, the pillars. We look at the relationship. We look at the entrepreneurship. We look at the body. We look at the emotions. We look at all those things. But those things mean nothing if you're not 100% sure of what type of lifestyle you want. Let's take relationships as an example. If you want a lifestyle like, for instance, myself, I want to travel the world. I like traveling. Now, if you're in a relationship with someone that firstly hates traveling or just loves being at home all the time or doing stuff like that, then you are going to have a hard time having a great relationship with that person. If you, let's say for instance, the entrepreneurship. If you're, once again, let's take my lifestyle for instance, I know that I need to make money to be able to travel. I need to, build a business around the lifestyle that I want. I need to build a business that's not dependent on me or being at the business at all times. If you look at body, then I need to be healthy to be able to travel. I need to be healthy to be able to do the adventurous stuff that I want to do. And emotions, I need to know that, if I'm going through the times where I need to face obstacles of making the money to go on the next trip and that, I'm going to go through an emotional roller coaster. Or when I come back from an awesome adventure, like what I just experienced when coming back from the States, is that you might be going through a dip because everything was awesome and then suddenly you have to come back to reality, even though I hate that. So I think it's something a lot of people don't even think about, is what type of lifestyle do you truly want? I mean, I always ask people this question, and once again, 99% of the people can't answer this question, is what is your number? I'm not asking you what your cell phone number is. I'm asking you what your number is to have the lifestyle that you truly want. Once again, I'll give you an example. I bet you it's a lot less than what you think. People like to think of the whole thing, it needs to be $1 million, it needs to be $1 million. I bet you it doesn't have to be $1 million. It needs to be a lot less, or it can be a lot less, depending on what you deem valuable as. Do you want fancy cars? Do you want a fancy house? And if you want that, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Just understand that it's going to take a lot more effort. It's going to take a lot more work in doing what you truly want, or getting those material possessions. So you need to go and sit and figure out what type of lifestyle do you want. Do you want the rich and famous lifestyle? Do you want a travel lifestyle? Do you want a lifestyle where you can just provide for your family and you guys can go on holiday on a regular basis? Would you want to send your kids to private schools? All those small little things is something you need to consider, and then you need to figure out how much do you actually need to make to be able to afford that lifestyle. And then find a true number. Get the exact number. Know exactly how much the school costs are going to be. Know exactly how much your car is going to cost. Know exactly how much your house is going to cost. How much money you need to put aside for traveling. All those type of things, and then have a number. And I can bet you that number is going to be a lot less than what you think. And then from there, we can start looking at all the other things and putting all the other, pieces in the puzzle, of the Success Rebel puzzle. But it all starts with understanding what lifestyle you want. So, something to consider. And a big thing is, know your number. If you don't know your number, you can't figure out exactly what you want in life. And once you know your number, we can start looking at how to build the Success Rebel system for your life.